Hey guys, and welcome back to this video. Now in this video and some more couple of videos, we are going to talk about React Native. Not just talking about it, but also we are going to learn about it. But before that, let me tell you my introduction. I am Sanket and I am from Codemock. And now this is the best platform to learn coding and development part. So let's get started. Now, why we use React Native? You need a perfect goal to learn about it. Okay, if you don't have any goal to learn those things, you can't be able to continue with it. Okay, so let me give you a goal. Let's say you wanted to build an application. Let's say you wanted to build an Android application. An Android application will give you the more money that you wanted to get from AdMob or any other platform. And after that, when you develop your Android application, you need to think about iOS applications as well. Because here is the problem. If your Android app getting so much popularity, then it may be chances that iOS applications also get the popularity. For the Android application, you need to understand Kotlin, Java, and that's where. But for the iOS, you need to understand Swift. And React Native comes into the picture, and React Native says, hey, you don't need to worry about Kotlin, Java, Swift, Object-C. You just need to learn JavaScript. And here we go. If you have any knowledge of web development or any other platform with React.js or any other thing, you can learn it. That's the whole goal about it. Now, React Native is a platform where you can convert your web code into the Android code. Now, how this is going to be popular and why people are saying that, hey, React Native is good and it will give you job opportunities. Well, if you think about a job opportunity, React Native is also a great platform to get a job opportunity. Now, here comes the point. Flutter is also getting a lot more popularity and they will give you a job as well. But yeah, there are so much thing about I don't want to get into the debugging sections or maybe into the trouble section about hey, React Native versus Flutter. You can choose any one of those. I use both of this platform, but personally right now I'm going to teach about a React Native. If you are interested to learn about React Native, you need to be understand good at React.js, JavaScript, HTML, CSS, and that's it. Inside a React.js, you need to understand hooks, states, redux, and some couple of properties like props, how the data going to be transferred at the next page and all these things, redirection, navigation. If you know about it, then you can continue with this course. Okay, but if you don't have any React.js knowledge, I will highly suggest you to comment down below in this video so that I can create a React.js series for you, which will give you enough introduction about the React.js so that you can continue with React Native or any other web development platform as well. Okay, so if you don't have any React.js knowledge, just comment down below. All right, let's go with the next one. Now here is the going the things about the React Native. If you go into the doc section, you will understand how we can go with this particular platform. Here I'm just going with the core components, and here you can see this is the thing where you are using inside a web applications, like you are using a division tag, paragraph tag, image tag, division tag, and input tag to get an input. But here comes to the point. If you are trying to learn about a React Native, you need to understand React Native is a different thing than the web development, right? Web development is a different thing, Android development is a different thing. So that we are using a different tag for the division. We are using a view tag inside a React Native other than division tag. Okay, if you wanted to use a division tag inside the web, you need to use a view tag for Android. All right. If you wanted to use a paragraph tag, you need to use a text tag to just go with the text. If you wanted to use image, then you need to use img tag inside a web, but here you need to use this tag, which is an image tag inside a React Native. If you wanted to use a multiple, let's say 100 of components, 100 of list items, and you maybe think that, hey, how we going to be create a list out of it? You need to use a scroll view there. Also, don't worry about it. We are just going to talk about it, scroll view, how the scroll view are actually going to be working and some of the basic things about it, but don't try to worry about it so much. Now it's time to get an input, right? Without the input, we can't get a data from the user. And for that, you need to use a text input inside a React Native and the input tag, which is inside a web as well. So if you have a knowledge about it, you can just go about it. Okay, you can just see this code as well. You will able to understand. how the things are actually going to be useful out there. So don't worry, just be with me. We will try to complete all these things which we required. Okay, so now what kind of software do we require to complete this kind of thing, right? So let's go with the softwares. First, you need a Node.js version. Now, Node.js comes with two versions, LTS and current. I will highly suggest you to go with LTS so that it's a long-term support actually, and there are a few bugs are inside in 17 version, so I highly suggest you to go with LTS version. I'm right now 16.13.0. It may be increased in yours machine, but it doesn't matter, don't worry. Okay, just install the Node.js onto your system, and after you install, like click on next, next, next. After you install it, you will able to understand that like this way, node v, and you will understand the version of it. Also check npm version is also going to be presented after you install the Node.js into your system, so you don't have to worry too much about it. Next thing, which is a VS Code. Now I am personally like a Visual Studio Code because it's very convenient to write a code. You can go with any editor which you wanted to go with, but I prefer Visual Studio Code. Now how are we gonna run our application? I'm using a Windows system, so I need to use an Android Studio out there. Okay, but if you have a Mac, then you can use a iOS emulator as well. You can go with any other emulator as well, but I am going with Android Studio, and I highly suggest you, if you have a Windows system, go with Android Studio. This platform is also great. But now here is the problem. So many people are think that, hey, if we don't have a proper machine for the Android development, our machine doesn't contain 4 GB or 8 GB of RAM, then we can't be able to use the emulator. Yes, you are right, but you have another platform as well, and I personally like it, expo.dev. Now expo is an Android applications as well, and it will convert your web app into web code into the Android code. Well, we are talking about inside the next video, but this is a platform where you can write your code, and yes, you can learn about it. I'm just going with the login, and here comes with my login. Sabale. I completely forgot my password right now. Oh, whoosh. So this is a platform where you can just run your application. Just go with the snacks, and inside a snack you can just create a new snack. And inside a new snack you can just see there, here is your project name, learn React Native, and here is the project, and here is your output. Okay, now how are we gonna change the output? Let's say I'm just removing all the things and just put it out the text, and here you can say hello React Native, and just complete with the text, and justify content into the center. So I need to just remove this and justify content and align items into the center. Well, don't worry about any code of this, we are going to be talk about all of those, so you just need to and just save it. Okay, just here is the button, and Control S is also going to be working. Now you might be thinking that, hey, it's a web application, here we are going with the web, how we can run our application into the Android phone? Here is the Android, and if you click on tap to play, then you can run this app into the real Android device. But for that you need to wait for some time, like this, account level queue 7. So until we get a 0 position, queue position 0, we can't be able to run our application. We need to wait for some time here. Okay, but I think iOS, there are so many people are don't yes, there are so many people are also like to use iOS as well. I forgot it, but here is the point. If you wanted to use your own phone, you can just go with run on your device or run on your phone. Go with your QR code. Okay, install the app which is on a Play Store, which is Expo app, into the Play Store. Install it and just scan it. Okay, open the app and you will see the QR code scanner there. Just scan your code and you will see your applications is actually going to be able to performing. Okay, so don't worry, you have a multiple choices to learn about it, and doesn't mean that you don't you need a proper machine to learn Android development. It's not like that. Be motivated to learn about it, and just go with me. Okay, and here is the project thing. Well, once you able to understand what exactly the project structure, well, we are talking about inside the next video. Once you are able to understand those, you don't think that this is a different thing. it's also a similar thing. Okay, just able to understand package inside a package.json file. You will able to, you just need so many packages when we are going to be you know running our application into the real physical device, all those things. Well, we are talking about inside the next video, but yes, certainly. Okay, so now you can see there, this is our application which is running on real physical device into the React Native. Okay, and if I just go with this way, I can see, okay, hello React Native, I am learning it. You can see the change are really going to be actually working pretty well, and we are talking about all those things. Okay, so don't worry, just be with me. All right, thank you for watching this video. Let's catch up in the next one.